Hello there everyone, welcome again from Busan, South Korea. We are out and about exploring again today. So today is going to be my first time visiting a fortress in Asia. So we are going to the Dongnae Eupseong fortress. So it's kind of like north from downtown Busan. And yeah, so we're gonna be checking out. It's kind of interesting, there's like a lot of these big buildings, but there's not really anyone out on the streets right now, so it's kind of weird. It's like a bunch of apartments and like big buildings out over there too, but you got like the giant mountains around, which I think is really cool about Busan. I really like that about Busan. Then you got the coast as well too. You can pretty easily like just get on a bus and go out there. So we're gonna check out this fortress. I don't know what to expect, but I think it's like one of the only fortresses like in this area, in a like general area. So we're gonna check that out. And then I might go to a temple as well today. I had to get out today because it's actually sunny out. I think tomorrow it's gonna be rainy. So I think part of today might be a little bit rainy, but yeah. So we're just gonna go out and enjoy the day. I actually think I'm gonna put away my rain jacket. I have this just in case later, because I think later it's gonna be raining, but I don't think it's gonna be raining until about 4 o'clock. Or what would that be, 1600. So yeah, there was a security guard that walked by and he like smiled at me, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, I think the English proficiency is like pretty decent in Korea, so he probably like kind of knew what I was saying and stuff. So yeah, we'll go check out this fortress and then probably hit up a temple. So yeah. Oh God, we got another hill up here. Jesus. Yeah, so Busan is like super hilly. I think Busan's really cool because the coast, but I have a feeling that Seoul is probably a lot more walkable. Oh God, these hills destroy me though. I'm not even gonna lie. No. Yeah, I need to go to the grocery store later too. I gotta get some more eggs and some more juice. Get all juiced up. Yeah, it should be up here, not too far. I think it's like supposed to be an 8-minute walk. I don't know what this building is right here, actually. Interesting. All right, so it looks like the fortress is right here. It's a part of the Dongnae National Park, I think is what it says. Oh yeah, Dongnae Historical Park, North Gate. So go up here again. It's pretty, I just got a pretty good shot past the trees. You can't see it. But it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I really like the big city aesthetic with the giant mountains behind. Looks pretty epic. Wow, that's pretty steep. We're good now though. Yeah, so today is a Monday. There's like all the buses and stuff like that, but there's more people than I thought that there would be. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be like any tourists though today. This is a Monday. You can like basically see the fort right here. It's pretty cool, all the trees and like little like seated areas and stuff like that. But yeah, there's the fortress right there. So we're almost there. We are right up at the gates of the fortress. Pretty sick. Looks pretty old. Oh, I thought that was a person for a second. I was like, oh, there's a guard. I was like, oh. Not really sure if coming in here if there was guards. Pretty sick. Nice. They're guarding. It's like the first outpost here. Oh, there's a couple cool statues. Wow, it's like a giant wall all the way up the side there too. Dang, I feel like this place is probably pretty huge. All these cool little monuments and stuff I guess that we could check out. There's actually a lot here, so maybe I'm gonna actually just make one video of this place. I didn't realize how big it was. I thought it might be big, but then like it wasn't super popular, so I was like, maybe there's not gonna be too much to do here, so we'll have to do the temple as well too. But yeah, it actually looks like they got a pretty good amount of information and history out here. Lots of dragons, so that's kind of cool. Oh, there's like a little city over there. That also looks kind of cool. Check out the dragon D's. Oh, they got the bushes in Korean right there too. That's actually sick. What the hell? Probably come over here and take some pictures as well too. We got this building right here, so I'll have to go down there and check that out. Oh, this is all the constellations up here too. Huh. This is all in Mandarin though, right? Doesn't look like Korean because it doesn't have like all the little circles and the twos and everything. Yeah, so I think there's definitely a lot of like Mandarin influence here. And then you have like all the trees and the hills and stuff. It's like very naturey here. It's probably because Busan's the second largest city, but yeah, major difference between, I wonder how Osaka is compared to Tokyo also, because I spent all my time in Tokyo before here, so quite interesting. But yeah, it's like super big out here. So all right, so I just had a nice gentleman and his son come up to me and they asked why I was here. And I was like, yeah, it's probably because this place isn't super popular. And I told them that I just like seeing unique places, and they're like, yeah, I know this isn't really popular with tourists. And I'm like, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like seeing this. I guess I get why it's not super popular, because it's, oh, I mean, actually I kind of don't get why, because there's a lot of attractions are kind of just like simple things. They're not like, I mean, the skywalk that I went to yesterday was beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this place is like pretty beautiful. Like you have the whole city right here that you can see. I mean, this is a pretty good little like outpost or outlook over here over the city. So, and you even have like the hills and stuff like that going down. So I mean, this is like a pretty good spot. I don't really know if you guys can see it super well because yeah, I just ran into like some pretty famous streamers, so off of Twitch. I actually watch Twitch all the time, and I knew I knew both of them, but one of the names I couldn't remember because I don't think I've seen a lot of her content. That was actually really random and crazy. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I don't know if this is always how it is in South Korea with the temples and fortresses and stuff like that, but it has like the green on it, because they had that at the ooh, what's the name of that place again? Haedong-yang, the famous temple. So they had it there too as well. So yeah, that was quite interesting. They had like a lot of green and stuff like that. But yeah, this is like a pretty good spot. I mean, I feel like this should be kind of a tourist location. I mean, it's kind of a pain to get here a little bit, but I mean, not super bad. I don't know. I think this is kind of legit, so. All right, so it looks like there's a couple plazas or a couple of temples around here. I think there's one down over there. I don't know how to get to it at the left. Maybe it's over here, but man, there's a lot of walking and stuff. So I think we're just gonna check out the plaza over here. So there's a plaza right here, like an open area. Oh yeah, we got kids and stuff playing ball. So it's just like a little park, I guess. And then on the other side, there's actually a temple as well too. So this goes, I think that I need to check my my little map again. So I'm using Naver, which is actually the Google Maps they use specifically for South Korea, so it's pretty cool. So we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna walk around this way, I guess, and then go check out that temple on the other side, because I think that way actually goes up and loops around. That actually might go up to the wall. Not really sure, but I don't want to like do too much walking and climbing, because I think I'm gonna go to the temple like the other place as well today, because then I think the next 2 days I'm gonna probably take off because it's gonna be rainy and stuff like that. So yeah, so I found this little selfie area. I was trying to reach around to like do it, but I'm gonna try to just set this here. See if I can tilt this back enough. That look good? Yeah, I think it does. I want to be the red warrior. Actually, there's a blue warrior too. The red warrior has a trident though. How do I look? Okay. The locals are looking at me like, who the hell is this guy? I mean, seriously, I think it actually is pretty weird that I'm out here because there's like only locals. I think there's like not even any tourists from other countries besides, you know, like America or whatever. So it's pretty cool. I kind of want to check out the wall a little bit up here, but I don't know how far the wall goes though. It's pretty sick right here. I should get a photo too with these flags. I mean, they're just like wood posts. They don't actually have like metal tips, or it might be like fake metal tips, not like a real weapon, but it's still pretty sick. You can actually go down here. Yeah, so getting on this wall is pretty cool. This would actually be so crazy to defend, like against attackers. And they have like this whole open area that they would have to, I don't know, I'm kind of like a, I don't know if I'd say medieval nerd, but I'm kind of like knights and archers, cavalry, I guess medieval nerd. Yeah, I guess that's correct. It's super cool up here though. I'm kind of surprised that there's not, well, I guess it is a Monday, but I'm kind of surprised that there's not really any tourists here, except for locals, like just local tourism. I don't know, I think it's kind of epic. I like this type stuff though too, and the temples. And you can see the city back there. Yeah, I think this is kind of cool. It's cool too that like a lot of this isn't like super restricted, because if you were, I mean, Tokyo is way bigger obviously, but if we were in Tokyo, this would all be like restricted and cut off. That's why I kind of like Korea, because like they don't super restrict everything. Yeah, look at this wall, it's so epic. I don't know, so cool. I don't really know if I want to go all the way up there though. Seems like a lot of climbing. So but yeah, this art's pretty cool too. I think this was also said to be like restoration, so a lot of this has been restored because it does look kind of new. And I heard that a lot of the like history in Korea, like because it got destroyed a lot, so they had to like rebuild it all, which is still cool. I mean, they made it like similar to what it was back then. Obviously, it's not going to be exact because it isn't the actual pieces, but I don't know. It's very interesting. I think I'm like very pleasantly surprised with Korea, and I think it was actually really good me not knowing a lot about Korea and like coming here, because going to Japan, I like had been consuming content from like Rob CD and like a bunch of YouTubers and stuff like that. So I already had like a bunch of preconceived notions, and it was cool to learn different things like when I went to Japan and I kind of break out of that. But yeah, I think that I'm getting a better like genuine experience here with South Korea. So yeah, let's go check out that temple. I'm gonna get some pictures out here too. Climbed back up here. I went down, came back up, because we went down to check the temple, but it's actually all blocked off. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I wasn't recording, so that's cool. There's some dragons up there. So yeah, like I was saying, I think there's another temple like way over there, but I don't know how to get up to it. And then there's the stairs and stuff like that. So that temple down there was chained off by there's like a car and like a chain blocking it. So I don't know if that was only not for cars, but when I looked in there, it looked like where the building was supposed to be looked like there was just like trees. So like I said, I'm used to disappointment at this point. Not really, but when we went to the Imperial Palace out in Tokyo City, we ended up getting blocked off on a lot of the entrances. I think there was like 2 or 3 entrances that were blocked off. So yeah, I think that's kind of difficult sometimes, like with trying to do like the tourism, unless you do, I guess, a lot of research. Maybe that's my issue. I need to do like 2 hours of research before I go to like each place. That's kind of a lot of time though to do stuff. Because basically I go out for like 4 hours, make content, right? And then the uploading's kind of slow because I'm doing like more in 4K videos, especially when I do like the walking tours. Might need to dial back the might need to do like 2K recording or something like that, because the uploading is like, taking another like hour or two, and then I gotta edit the video. It's like probably not an hour, but it's like 30 minutes, like getting everything up, and because you got to transfer all the files from the GoPro as well too. So and then by the time that happens, I get dinner ready and to go get groceries and all that stuff. So there's not really much time left. And then you got to get rest too, right? Especially when you're like climbing all up here. Like when we went to the Oryukto Sky Tree, or not Sky Tree, but Sky View. I realized this morning that my knees were kind of bothering me a little bit, but then I like just ate a bunch of pork, and I think the protein helped build up my muscles or something. I don't know, because it feels like fine now. Maybe I just needed to get up, get moving, probably because I was laying down. But yeah, so I think that just kind of happens. But like at least with the bus tour, like the bus routes and stuff like that here, it's pretty good. But yeah, as like a tourist and someone who isn't like super local, you don't have all the knowledge that you would need to like. I actually kind of like this little path right here. Sorry, that's random, but I like all the little nature stuff going on out here. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's unfortunate we didn't get to see the temple, but we got to see the fortress. That was actually pretty sick. That was my first fortress in Asia as well too, or I guess first fortress outside of the United States. So that's pretty cool. So we're going down this big hill again. We're gonna go ahead and get on a bus, and then I'm gonna shoot another video for the other like the actual temple will be somewhere that I'm going. I guess I can look up the name for it real quick, but for this one, if it's not enough content, like if there's not enough going on at the actual temple, let's see. So we just went to Dongnae Eupseong Fortress, right? And now I want to go to the Seok Bursa Temple, which actually isn't, it doesn't look like it's too far, so it might not be too bad. We can actually even hit up the Samgwangsa Temple. That's like right outside where I'm at. Maybe hit that up too, and I could probably put that with the other video. So there's like this little auditorium area out here as well. It's kind of cool, and then all the buses. So yeah, sorry, this video is gonna be not super exciting, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and you get to kind of see the slight struggles of traveling. You know, you got to be flexible. Not everything's gonna work out the way you want it to. For example, also, I don't know if you guys can really see, but on my heel here, oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it, probably can't really see it, but yeah, I got like, so I've been in my hostel for I think 4 nights now, or 5 nights, and I've gotten like 3 or 4 mosquito bites, so I'm getting bit every day. So you know, we out here just trying to thrive and survive. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I think I gotta go back down this hill, so at least we're not going up it. But I don't really know, I think my shin splints and like my joints are kind of acting up more going down the hills. So yeah, definitely if you go to, I mean, Japan, there's a lot of walking and stairs and stuff like that too, but yeah, if you come to Busan, it's gonna be a lot of hills. Like I said, Busan is like the San Francisco, kind of, at least with like the coast and the hills and all that of South Korea. So anyways, I'll see you guys at the temples, and see you in the next video. Peace.